Hey gang, it's me, EJ. I wanted to take a couple minutes and share with you a couple of thoughts and some new things that are going on with Beyond the Garden and Vegetarian Like Me. First, I want to say super thank you for all the emails that I received from you all. I mean, I'm amazed at how interactive everyone is and how supportive the Vegetarian Like Me community is. And I just want to say thank you. I enjoy getting your emails, your suggestions, and your tips, and I want to say super thank you. Huge shout out to each and every one of you. Mad love and blessings sent to you and yours. I've heard you. I've been getting a couple of emails lately saying, hey, I want to see more video recipes. I want more recipes, and I've heard you. So what I've done is I've done a little research. And what's funny is I want to share with you a little story about how Beyond the Garden got started. Beyond the Garden has been around since 2006, believe it or not. But it just came on the internet probably about 2 years ago, back in 2008. Me and my husband used to live in Lynchburg, Virginia, a very small southwestern Virginia town. And we were sitting watching TV one day and came across the Community Access channel. So we're looking and we look at each other. We saw the program that was there. It was a lot of just, people sitting and talking. One type of show, like a lot of religious shows, people sitting there, just talking. So that was pretty much all that was on the channel. So my husband and I looked at each other. We were like, we could probably put together a show. And so we started thinking, it was like, my husband was like, why not do a vegetarian cooking show? And I was like, that would be perfect, because we all know that at that time I couldn't access any vegetarian cooking shows on TV whatsoever. I was frustrated with like the lack of resources that the media has tried to support to really support the vegetarian and vegan lifestyle. So we were like, sure, let's call down to the Community Access channel, see what we need to do to get started. It was really, really simple. Went down there, met with the producer. He's like, all that we require is that you have a permanent slot, that you produce your show consistently, and that you go through a training. So we went through a training on how to use their particular their cameras if we ever wanted to use them, and also the video editing software. So my husband was like, I can figure that out, no problem, which he did. He's a whiz, like a technological whiz. He just sat down, we bought the program for our house, and he just really figured out how to do it hands-on. So that's what we did, and we started taping. We aired once a month. It was the last Thursday of every month at like 8:30. So we were doing that for a while, and then come to find out, as you all know, Community Access channels are supported by funding by the cable company. Well, after a couple months of us producing shows, the cable provider decided to stop financially supporting the Community Access channel. So we stopped producing Beyond the Garden. Then that particular producer, he reached out to me and said, hey, I'm starting my own TV channel. I would love for you to produce shows. We want you to pay $100 for every 30-minute slot that you buy or that you produce for. And my husband and I started thinking, we're like $100 a month. That can get pretty pricey. Plus, our reach wasn't that wide. It was only for the city of Lynchburg. So we produced a couple of shows still, kind of went with that. Then we just stopped. And then we discovered, hey, we've got the internet that can reach billions of people all across the globe. So why not produce something for the internet? So we did that. I had already had a YouTube account. So what we did is we just started coming up with Beyond the Garden quick fixes, which only allowed us to do 10 minutes worth of a show, because as you know, YouTube was 10 minutes back then. Now it's about 15 minutes, and every other platform only allowed 10 minutes of showing. So I was cleaning last week, so contrary to what you may hear, my husband and my mother will swear up and down that I do not clean. But I was cleaning the office and I came across these DVDs, and I just started laughing because they were Beyond the Gardens, like the first 5 episodes that we ever produced for the Lynchburg Community Access channel, and I just bust out laughing. My husband was like, what'd you find? And I just put the DVD into the computer and just started watching it. And he just looked and started laughing. He's like, oh my gosh. He's like, we've come so far. It's like just so different from what it is now. Like I said, it was 4 years ago. So I was like, we have to put this on the internet. I got to share this with the Vegetarian Like Me community, not just to get a good laugh, but there are some really good episodes, really good recipes. These are 30-minute shows. So you're not going to be able to see them on YouTube. These are full-blown, I'm cooking a dinner entree, a side, and and even a dessert. So you definitely want to see these episodes. They're 30 minutes each. I've got 5 of them that have never been seen before on the internet. Only these people in Lynchburg have ever seen them. And that's 150 minutes of vegetarian and vegan cooking. Now, like I said, if you're watching me on YouTube or Vimeo or Yahoo Video, any of those things, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to see them there. However, go to vegetarianlikeme.com and subscribe. That's all you have to do. On the right hand side of my blog there, just enter your name and your email address, and I will send you these 5 30-minute recipes. Plus you're going to get 5 shorter videos anyway just for subscribing, but you want to be alerted. You want to be able to watch these 30-minute episodes, and the only way to do that is to go to vegetarianlikeme.com. Once again, go to vegetarianlikeme.com. I'm releasing these 5 never before seen 30-minute Beyond the Garden shows over the next 5 weeks. So the first one I'm releasing in 9 days. So you definitely want to make sure that between now and then that you go ahead and that you subscribe to Vegetarian Like Me. I'm looking forward to your comments. Let me know what you think about these 30-minute episodes, whether you'd like to see more of them, more recipe ideas. But in the meantime, stay tuned for a more recent recipe video of Beyond the Garden Like Me, and I will see you soon. Take care.